Yeah, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching this video from. This is Chooks again from Forex High Rise. I'm the lead instructor. Our academy is High Rise 7 Forex Academy. High Rise 7 Forex Academy, and we bring you, it is our joy and our job to bring you winning strategies to succeed in the market. In the forex market, especially the synthetic indices market, which is our area of specialty, talking about the VIX, the types of VIX, different types of VIX, V100, V75, and the other indices such as boom and crash and what have you. But today, yes, today we are bringing you another strategy. This is not boom and crash, and this is not V75. Today we are trading on, this trading is on VIX, sorry, step index. Step index is one of the assets that we don't trade very often, but it doesn't mean we can't bring you awesome strategies that you can use to succeed in the market. So today we're trading step index on the 1 minute time frame. I would always encourage people to have a knowledge of price action, be able to do your top-down analysis, and that's why and only when whatever strategies we give you will become very effective and profitable for you. So we may not have all the time to in one video show you how to do all that market analysis from your higher time frame down to your lower time frames. So we are assuming that you at least have a pre-knowledge of how the market moves, how the market works, how to analyze your market. Then you'll be able to effectively apply the strategies that you are being given here. So it's a joy here at High Rise 7 Forex Academy to bring you strategies on a daily and weekly basis. So today let's look at what we have for us today on this step index strategy. So what are we looking out for to enter our trades? So if at any point in time this is what you're looking at on your chart, you can see at this point the market had been selling for some time. Then it gets to this point and you notice that there is a crossover on your main window. You have a yellow line and a green line. When you notice the green line comes below and cuts the yellow one upwards, you turn your attention to your indicator window 1. Then you want to notice where this red line here, there's a bit zigzag, that looks kind of zigzag, where it crosses one or both. It doesn't have to cross both of them at the same point, but if it crosses both of them at the same point, it's still fine. But majorly, when it crosses this green line around this oversold zone, I always tell people oversold and overbought regions are not one single line. It's usually an area or a zone. So when you see this, when you notice this crossover, you see this crossover here first. Then if you trace it down, you see there's also a crossover here. So this crossover is confirmed by this one here. Or if your attention was here first, you see that this is crossing these two here. What do? You look to the main window and you notice that there is a simultaneous crossover around the same area. If you see the crosshair from here to here, the crossovers happened around the same area. So one is confirming the other one. This crossover is confirmed by this one, and this crossover is confirmed by this one. So like I said, it had been selling for some time, and this crossover is showing us that the trend looks like it has changed, at least in the short term. Then there's a confirmation here. Then you enter your buy. You just follow the market movement all the way up. So where or when do you take your profit? So if you come to your indicator window 1, this is where this red line is also very important and useful to us. So you could take your profit whenever this red line touches the overbought area, which is around here. As you can see, The red line has touched this line here. So you could close your trade here, or you wait until you notice that the red line is crossing either of these yellow or green lines downwards at this point. So, but it will be, I think I would advise it's safer for you to take your profit whenever you notice that this line has moved, the red line has moved from this point to around this overbought area. Close your trade. Close your trade. Or if you're fairly confident the trend is probably going to continue, what you do is at least you use your trailing stop and follow either upwards or downward, depending if you're buying or selling. So let's look at other scenarios. As you can see, there was another sell confirmation here. As you can see, this crossover here and a crossover on the main chart. You can see that the red line crosses these two yellow and green lines downward, and confirmed by this crossover on the main chart downward also. So you would have entered a sell around this region, and for your take profit you could have waited when the red line on your window 1 touches the oversold area or zone, which is around here, or you wait for when it crosses either of these lines. You see it's crossing the green one around here. Yes, it did sell, it did continue selling for quite some time, but like I say, it's better to take a little profit and don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. You know, we believe in growing your money, not in losing it. So the least you can do is at least use a trailing stop in case if the market reverses on you, so that you don't lose the profit you have made. So for instance, you would have entered a sell here, you would have put your stop loss around here. As you notice, there was slight pullback around here, but it didn't hit our stop loss. It kept going down. Let's look for more examples, and I'll give us the settings of this strategy. There was another sell confirmation here. You see the red line at this point, it crosses these two here, starts going down. Then there's a confirmation on your main chart. So you will enter your sell around this region, put your stop loss around here, and follow it down. So you could take your profit. You can choose to take your profit when this red line comes to this point around the oversold region, you know, or you wait for it whenever it crosses either of these two lines upwards around here. So, or maybe what you could do is by the time it gets to this point, you bring your stop loss to this point, just in case if it reverses and starts going up. But if it doesn't, if it continues, then maybe you can take a little more profit before you close it out. So what are the settings to this beautiful strategy? So please, we urge you to like this video, subscribe to our channel, share this video with your loved ones wherever and whenever you can. Turn your bell notification on so that whenever I post a new video these days, I'm trying as much as possible to post at least, if not every day, every other day, one new strategy video to help us make some profit and headway in this financial market. So what are the strategies? What are the settings? What settings do we have here? So on our main window, we have our Bollinger Band. The period is period 10. The shift is 0. The deviation is 1619.000. Apply to weighted close HLC4. Style is spring green. You can choose whatever color you want, whatever color suits you. Then next to the Bollinger Band, our main window, is our envelope, period 14. Shift is 2. The method is simple. The deviation is 0.000. Apply to close. The upper band is blue, lower band is yellow, and you click done. So that's the two lines on our main window. Then inside our indicator window 1, we will add our stochastics. Our stochastic oscillator is 833. Price field is low high. The method is simple. My background is black, so I'm using black here. If your background happens to be white, choose white color, because the idea is we don't want the main and the signal lines to show. That's why we are using the color for our background. The important thing for us are the levels. We want to know what are our overbought and our oversold regions. So like I said, we use regions. As you can see, I use 2010. This 20 and 10 gives us an idea of the oversold areas. 80 gives us an idea of the overbought area. And of course, I added a 50. It's not so important, but just want to know where is the midpoint in case if I choose to take profits around the 50 area. So that's for your stochastics. You click done. Then inside your stochastic, we have the Williams percentage range. That is the red line that I was talking about, that does the crossing upward or downward. The period is 100. The style is red color. That's all, no levels. You click done. Then also inside your stochastic, you have Bollinger Band. Bollinger Band. Then you apply it. Sorry, the period is 21, shift is 0. The deviation is 16.19. 1619.000. This time around, apply to previous indicators data. Remember, it's previous indicators data. Choose green. My color is green. You can choose the same color if you want, or a different color if you prefer. Then there's also another envelope here. The period is 14, shift is 2. Method is simple. Deviation is 0.000. Apply to close. Upper band blue, lower band yellow. Click done. So that's all the settings there is. So remember, backtest on your demo account first, until you master how this strategy works effectively. Then you try it on your real account. If you have any questions or any clarification or suggestion, please don't hesitate. You can drop me a note in the comment section. Whenever I am free, I see the questions, I will always come and give you whatever answers I can offer to you. Thank you very much. Have a blessed day.